Hello, Team Absolution fans. It's your new captain. Just kidding. The internet is terrible, and not sure if Jose and Keith are going to make it today. But welcome to Damage Check. With me today, it is the captain and the Irish God. Say hello.
Hopefully I don't come off as a robot, though I'll definitely come off as a robot.
Yeah, the hurricane hit us hard. I've lost all my hamsters. There's only one left spinning on my internet.
Yeah, this is a little absurd. They're if they go a little robot-y, we apologize, but we'll do the best with what we've got. So,
all right, how bad do I sound right now? Do I sound decent?
Yeah, for now.
Okay, so I'll jump in real quick. So first things first, I hope you all have survived the weather. The hurricane hit us pretty hard, but we're okay. And the second thing is, well, I'm going to say this to start off. May the gods bless your pools, because this weekend you are all playing the lottery. If you pool the legendary 999 or 666, or the 123's already been pooled, but the 069, or heaven forbid you pull the 420 PBD. Have a good old time. That being said, I'm going to hand it over to Keith, and I'm going to let Keith go ahead and start us with the spoiler reel.
All right. Fuck, I closed the spoiler reel. Shit.
I'm so very happy.
We're off to a spectacular start. We here at Team Absolution only strive for the most or highest levels of professionalism. You can see that by the fact that I'm wearing an orange t-shirt.
Oh God.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Straight up. Okay, I'm gonna put Gareth in this, even though he's not a triple R, just because he's kind of in sequence with the rest of the cards. All right, Gareth is a grade 1 8K. Auto rearguard circle when he's placed from a skill, specifically CB1, and he gets plus 10K.
Yeah, them gold Braxton's excited for these, man. I can't even deny, like, they make me a little hyped too. Getting that early superior ride is gonna be freaking sweet.
I
think Keith. Go ahead. Sorry, Keith.
No, I was gonna say that like Gareth is just a really nice beater. Because man's just like an 8 or 28K on an Excel circle by himself.
Yeah,
guy gets all the big dick energy in the world to just start swinging at you immediately.
I think that everyone's been having. Well, back then when it first was announced, everyone was having a debate. Was like, is this enough for a grade 3? Is it enough? Because, I mean, like, it honestly doesn't do anything outside of the superior call, in all honesty. So, is it enough? Maybe. I think Braxton and Keith were on two sides of the argument, because I only think about them because they're obviously on the team. So, but them debating it. They were both on opposite ends. I think they were both a little bit on the, like, Braxton was way too much like, dude, this will destroy anybody. And I'm like, whoa, man, your whole hand is gone.
That's true.
Wait, Jose, we're only talking about Gareth right now. We haven't even got to Azel.
Oh, my bad.
He wants the final product right now.
I apologize. Continue.
Well, let's get Bowmains then.
One way, we just exploded. There's just flaming wreckage right now.
That's the best damage check you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Dude, this is Friday Damage Check, man. Nothing makes sense, dude. We break the rules. We don't do anything. We don't even talk about cards. We talk about life in Friday Damage Check.
Do you see that all the YouTube chat was just Friday Night Keith? What's gonna happen? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I should have shown up in my velvet robe and a cigar.
In front of a roaring fire.
Yeah, it's time.
The weekend begins, boys.
Yeah, that's right.
With his plate of tendies.
Yeah, that's right.
That have already been thrown on the ground. Check out the stream for that.
That's right. Okay, continuing on. We got Bowmains himself. He's looking a little trim, I gotta say, in his art. Man lost some weight. And his lion looks a little angrier on his chest. He's doing, when placed from hand, cost, discard 1. If you do, search for your boy Gareth, call his rearguard circle, and shuffle your deck. And when he's placed due to your card ability, plus 3k for the turn. He's a 9k grade 2.
Yeah. So again, that's superior ride engine going off. 12k beating. At least that 12k is also free. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, I think he's perfectly fine and just plays into like the massive glass cannon build of this deck. Because I mean, you're still discarding a card. You can get the superior ride. I mean, at least this time you don't lose the cards like you used to in the old superior ride that you had to dump Gareth, Kirith, and Beaumains into soul.
Oh yeah,
but that was the ultimate neg, man.
It was totally worth it though. Hey, old superior ride, you didn't lose your drive. But no, Gareth is totally fine, and it all leads up to.
Right. I mean, it wasn't Goyusha bad.
No, but it's all for the Big Daddy Azel. And we are aware these are a little bit dated, but we did not get to cover them on the last Emmett check, and I think these are well worth a mention here for anybody interested in Gold Paladins.
Yeah, and speaking of, let's get to Golden Flow himself. We've got Act Hand. If you have Gareth and Beaumains on the Vanguard or Rearguard circle, cost Soul Blast Kirith, and ride this card as stand. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 2 or less, you get drive -1. And then also, when it attacks, you may call a card from hand to Rearguard circle.
Bam. That's the money play. There goes the White Ranger. Let me add a quality 10 here too.
Yeah, I got a little distracted posting about that. Anyways, so Azel, kind of just a reworked version of his old form, with a lot more offense, I think. I like his effect a lot better of the superior ride in this version, because you can get this shit off when your opponent is at grade 1, which is just disgusting. So you get to beat him in the face for 2 turns with a grade 3. Obviously, you don't get the drive on the first one, but
with that Excel circle too.
Yeah, you still get an Excel circle, and you still have as an effect. Although if you use this effect, I'm pretty much expecting you to have -5 cards in hand by the time you end your turn.
Yeah, no, definitely a contender. I'm going to be very excited to see how these play out.
Jose, you got any words, or is he ripped?
Well, sounds like Jose is rip.
Yeah, all right, seems good. And anyways, oh yeah, also the ultra rare version of himself looks super good.
I just scrolled past that. Yeah, you're freaking right. Oh my god.
Yeah, actually, it is great.
Those golden locks have never looked better.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so I'm gonna skip down. Let's see. It's common. Okay, I think our next triple rare is Raguel of Angel Feather.
Yeah.
It is grade 2 9k, out of Rearguard circle on place. If a card was put to your damage zone this turn, CB1, call a card from drop zone to Rearguard circle. And I think, yeah. This is a weird effect, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It looks like fucking, what's his face? Night Mist.
It really does, yeah.
Yeah.
Call a card from drop zone. It's literally Night Mist.
Yeah.
Triple crit Jose's Wi-Fi. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
No, I mean, superior calling, you can't really argue with that. Like, with all the damage fixing, with all of your... Angel Feathers are going to be freaking ridiculous, man. I'm actually a little worried.
Yeah, we don't need more good protect clans in this game. That much is for sure.
But it will stop Jorge from his disgusting reign from OTT, and that's okay.
Yeah, that is anything that'll take that man off a good deck is a good thing for the rest of us.
Yeah, but no, not super. I mean, outside of the cost, obviously, but not a very Angel Feathery card. But I think it's one they'll appreciate nonetheless.
Yeah, that's exactly what I think. It's like flavor-wise, this card makes a whole lot of 0 sense to me, but otherwise it's grand as far as the card goes.
I agree.
Maybe
which card are we talking about?
Yeah, we can hear you. Regwell.
Yeah. We decided to go back and talk about Blaster Blade. I don't know if you had any opinions on the card.
Man, like, best card ever printed in any series ever.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
Put your entire hand to get a critical? What a good
I love listening to this. It makes me so happy.
You can hear Jose's muffled blaster blade comments. So moving on, we got Cecilia. Also with her nice ultra rare art. She's got just one skill, act Vanguard Circle once per turn, cost, counterblast 1. Retire a rearguard, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to 2 cards from among them, call it a rearguard circle. If you have a grade 3 in soul, call 3 cards instead, and 3 of your front row units get plus 10k.
This card is beautiful. It really, like, this alone makes me want to try out Neo Nectar. Like the tokens, cool idea in the first place. The rear guard's getting big because of the tokens. I like the idea. This card, freaking ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, it looks great.
Yeah, it's so free just to get your units, and then I mean it leads so nice into what is their other grade 3? What is the name of that card?
Maiden of Trailing Rose.
Yeah, Maiden of Trailing Rose. There we go. So you just like go into that first, then finish things off with like a nice spicy Cecilia.
Mm-hmm.
Thing is real nice.
I think it might
Could
be able to
Matt's fourth card.
Yeah, I was about to say I've been playing the sweet 12k Vanguards.
Oh yeah,
standard life. But no, this I'm not gonna say it's gonna like contend with the likes of Spike Brothers, but it's gonna get pretty freaking big, and I can see it being a threat, honestly.
Oh yeah, and I just love how well they did Neo Nectar this time. Like even if it's not the most powerful thing, I think it's really a good identity for Neo Nectar with the plant tokens and everything they did with it.
Oh yeah.
So I think that was one part that they really nailed.
And again, I can't speak much for G Era, but Neo Nectar did not have an identity before that, so this is a nice twist for them.
You mean not being flower paladins is
yeah.
an identity? So okay, moving on. Let me see. Oh, that's easy. Actually, the next one is Zarakio.
Yeah.
So continuous Vanguard Rearguard Circle. During your turn, if you put a card if a card was put into your damage zone this turn, all units in your front row get plus 3k.
Mm-hmm.
And then act damage zone. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, and this unit is face up, cost, put the top card of your deck to your damage zone face down and ride this card as stand.
Mm-hmm. Again, Angel Feathers are really scary now. You're going to be activating those Pegasuses really early with all the hand fixing. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I really just don't get this card though at all. Like, why the superior ride from damage? Like that doesn't. It looks like it was designed with Azel in mind, which I just think is weird. It's very insular.
I think it was designed to massively get protects in your hand, protect markers.
Mm-hmm.
And to efficiently ride. By the way, I do want to bring up another point that I heard very robotically from Matt, real quick. Matt, you do know that Jorge would literally just jump from OTT to Angel Feather. Like the train will not stop.
No, I understand that, but it's still better than me having to deal with getting deered 3 times in a game. So
yeah,
I'll take anything.
I'm all about not getting deered. I agree. I'd rather deal with the hospital.
No, absolutely. We'll get to him later, but yeah, no, I would much rather deal with the hospital. I feel you on that.
But yeah, Keith, I just think it's about getting protects in hand. It's its best because like all the decks, like all the protect clans minus Grand Blue, have an efficient way to get grade 3s into hand. Like literally, Mega Colony can do it by its skills. OTT just draws a ton of cards. Grand Blue is quite weak. Do that, and so like there's like, oh, we need a way to do that. Here's a way to do that.
I couldn't agree more, Jose. Like, you just the word that was said. So
yeah, about half of that got cut off there, but it's okay. We love you, Jose.
Mm-hmm.
No, the VR isn't bad, just weird. I completely agree with that. And I mean, let's be honest, Metatron's going to be doing most of your beating in the end. So.
Oh yeah, that card is disgusting.
Yeah, and the plus 3k. Oh man.
That's right.
Wait, does this say once per turn? I don't think it does.
No, you get that as many times as you want it.
This thing is going to stack up nice and big. It's making up for the Pegasus not stacking anymore. So
yeah, that I was sad about. Like the Pegasus wasn't doing this thing that he used to do, because that was always like the cute thing with Pegasus. But
I totally agree.
Okay,
all right.
Moving on, what do we got? Who's up? Sagramore, Battlefield Storm. Got that nice reveal at wherever this card was at. When placed from hand, Soul Blast 1, draw a card, and call a card from your hand to rearguard circle.
Not much to complain about. He's got a gift, I guess.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, he's not great on Vanguard circle, but that's about it. I mean, you were hoping to get Azel anyways, and you're pretty consistent about getting Azel to hand because of Bowmains and everything else.
Yeah.
So I think this is perfectly adequate as a grade 2. And they still have one, or a grade 2, a grade 3, and they still have one more double R spoiler that hasn't been revealed yet, I believe.
Right.
So.
Oh, it does not stack? Oh. Well, that's sad.
Oh, sad boys.
Wait. Oh, but okay, but yeah, it is Vanguard Rearguard, though, so that is something to say, though.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. Apologies about that.
Okay.
You know, Sagamore's okay.
Yeah, he's perfectly fine.
I don't think there's much to say about that. Jose cannot heal out of the Wi-Fi. He drew all 4 of his heals.
That's right. And he's not playing G-Era, so he can't G-Guard with those heals.
It's over for him.
Mm-hmm. There is. All right, next one. Double R, America. It is a grade 1 8K for Neo Nectar. Auto Vanguard Circle on place, Soul Blast 1, call a plan token in the same column. And when your other rearguard is placed in the same column, during this turn, this unit gets plus 3K.
I really like this card a lot. Like you get your token in the same column, cool. But like the fact of the matter is, it does more stuff for you later on in the game. Like just keep it in the back, and it becomes an 11K beater, or excuse me, a booster, not beater. Yeah.
I mean, it could become a beater as well if you want it to be an 11K
That's
beater.
True.
Yeah,
that's definitely true. Plus, can't be understated. I love these cards' arts. They look so cute. She's a little dandelion.
That's right. She's doing her thing. But yeah, this is just a nice card. There's not a whole lot to say because it's just like, here's the unit. I get it for free. Here's some power. Yeah. Call it a day. You know, that's just some nice and good shit.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Oh my god, there's so many foils that were revealed.
Yeah, we got the R.
No complaints.
Thank you, Jose.
That's all we can manage.
Yeah, that's all we got. Let me see. There's the grade 2. I don't know his name for your Angel Feathers because it wasn't posted. He's shooting a syringe, as most Angel Feathers are wanting to do. That's a useful weapon. They're gonna take you down by giving you autism.
I don't know, Anima Angel Edgar or something. We'll just call him that for now.
Let's do that. So when placed for hand, cost Soul Blast 1, call a card from damage zone to rearguard circle, put the top card of your deck to your damage zone face down.
And there it is.
Yeah. That's real nice. That's real nice.
And then we've also got that
face down.
Yeah, face down.
Yeah. They made it a point to put a lot of the stuff in face down when it used to not.
Was he triple R?
Yeah, he was a triple R.
Yes, it did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was the other triple R.
Got you. Yeah, no, that's just, you know, they need this. This is their bread and butter. Vanguard or rearguard. Yep.
So free. So very free. Okay, moving on. Last card. It's the hospital himself. He's back. I don't know, some big-ass gun going on. Here we go. Auto Vanguard Circle, Rearguard Circle. And when it attacks, cost Soul Blast 2 grade 3s. So sort of deer effect, but minus the discard. If you do, turn all cards in your damage zone face down. Until the end of the battle, this unit gets plus 20k, crit plus 1, and your opponent cannot call Sentinels from hand to Guardian Circle.
That's a spicy building.
You ever got hit in the face with a building?
Yeah, 20k crit, no Sentinels. Good luck.
Yeah, he's just like Antlion without most of the drawbacks that come with Antlion, which is what makes me sad about Antlion, because I'm always like, if I'm using this, I'm either going to die or win right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Most hospitals are supposed to help people. This one just hurts people, man.
The hospital's back to put you in the hospital. I agree.
Yeah.
It's got the marker, too. It's got Protect. That's all that matters.
Right. This hospital has huge vaccine cannons to give you autism with all its plus 1.
Please, no. It's too topical.
That's right.
No, this card is... I don't know. I don't think you can say anything really truly bad about this card. Like, unless you're playing it really early in the game and you're an idiot. But, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the only bad thing about this card is that it's not Deer, because Deer exists.
Exactly.
But I mean, that's like whatever at that point. That's just still a good card.
Yeah. This is what Deer should have been, I think.
Mm. Would have been a hell of a lot fairer to the rest of us if it was the case.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Anywho, that's it for the spoilers for now.
Is that all the spoilers?
That is all
so.
the spoilers, indeed.
Yeah, because Hospital was yesterday, so.
Yeah. Hospital.
Alrighty, let's talk about Atlanta. Keith, talk about Atlanta.
Okay, seems good. I'll take it away. Atlanta.
How did you do? How did you feel? What did you play? How was your life? Everybody wants to know the truth.
So what happened? I went 8-0 with 2 Shadow Paladin trial decks.
Oh, yeah.
There wasn't a man that I left alive on that tournament. It was amazing. The actual story is that I had a buy card and I took Mega Colony and went X2, just missed out on the bubble by finishing in 10th place after Swiss and Standard, which made me a little sad.
Yeah.
They kept me around for, deck checks, just in case someone failed. And I could have got in on the spicy failed deck check, but that was not the case, unfortunately, for this tournament. Let me think what else was going on. Do we want to get into all the controversy, Jose, over the pairings and everything like that?
Let's save that for Ryan and a tie.
Okay, we're gonna say that for later. Okay, but anyways,
Ryan and a tie. Yeah, I mean, let's just talk about our overall. We can talk about our overall experience. I'm talking like a robot, so I'm sure no one can hear me. But in the weird cases that you guys can't understand what I'm saying, we'll talk about the controversy and stuff like that. This one's more like how our personal experiences went. And like, Keith, was there a matchup that you particularly enjoyed?
I'm trying to think, like, what did I play? I played Deep Police, I played Spikes, Spikes is a really easy matchup for Mega Colony, I found. Just because, especially if they go for like all the value plays that you're not supposed to go against when you're playing against a Protect clan. And a lot of people still do that for whatever reason. And almost like, let me take a game out of this guy that was IG assisted on grade 1 and missed. And the man had Seafried against my grade 1 Hornet. And I was just like, wow, I've got no Protect in hand to block this tempo. And
that's rough.
Yeah, otherwise that would have been a fine matchup for me, I think. I did not like playing against Tachis. That clan sucks as Mega Colony. I do not want to see Tachis. I'm trying to think if there was anything there that I was like. And then Deep Police is kind of whatever. It just, if they can high roll me out of the game, they do. So, and if not, I just take them down with the grind. I think that was it. Yeah, I played Deep Police, Deep Police, Spikes, Tachis, and Novas that day. And Novas just high rolled me out of the game, which is like the god hand of Rush. And I couldn't come back from that.
So, Keith.
Yeah.
You didn't see a single OTT player, you lucky son of a gun, did you?
I did not. I said goodbye, OTT players, and missed them all. Of course, it still managed to get 10 of them in top 8 across the 2 blocks.
Across the 2 blocks, yeah, there was 10 OTT players. So Keith swerved them, but they swerved everyone else.
Yeah, that's right.
You're the most fortunate man alive.
Mm-hmm.
It is actually pretty incredible. Well, the 2-round bye probably helped too with just avoiding those.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, that buy card works wonders. Hopefully, we'll be able to go to the next kind of ARG event they make. I was slightly busy.
They got states in October, late October, I think, or early November. I can't remember which one of the 2 it is. So that might be an opportunity.
ARG states? Yeah, if there's one in Charlotte, I'll probably, if it's like on a Sunday, I'll probably go.
Mm-hmm.
If it's on a Saturday.
Yeah.
That.
We didn't play premium.
No, we did not. We all got super drunk and did not go the next day to premium. I stayed up till 6 in the morning talking to one of our friends and then went to bed, and then realized, wow, this tournament is in like 3 hours.
It isn't happening.
Yeah, that's right. This is not happening. That Sunday was a day like for hitting back because like we went out to lunch, and Jose can attest to this. We got some brunch at this place, and I ordered chicken and waffles because I saw this lady beside me that had chicken and waffles. And I was like, this is gonna take all that alcohol out of my system. It's gonna be great. Everything's fine. So I get my chicken and waffles. What arrives on my plate? I got like this little thing of maple syrup and some hot sauce. And my chicken and waffles are these skewers of chicken wrapped in bacon, fried. And I'm just like, you gave me fucking corn dogs, is what you gave me for breakfast. This is a lie. I did not get my
Technically,
chicken
dogs.
Yeah, that's right. I got chicken dogs. And I was just like, is this the chicken and waffles? It was like, yeah, this is our signature chicken and waffles. I was
Wasn't
like,
there also someone sitting next to you that had like actual chicken and waffles?
yeah, they did. So I was like, this might be the worst trade deal in the history of trade deals ever.
Maybe ever.
Yeah, maybe ever. So, yeah, that was stuff. Premium, I was a little bit sad about not playing, but I'm also kind of glad because I've had a terrible ass week for deadlines at work. And so playing until like 7 or 8 o'clock and then having to drive everyone home would have been sad boys times.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't take Monday off. If I had taken Monday off, it would have been easier, but nah.
Yeah, that would have been terrible. It's a drive back after like that kind of event.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't have more reports from Atlanta, but we can say.
Also, I did learn on that Sunday that Anj is just that deck's just silly.
Yeah, Anj is a silly premium deck.
You know what else is silly? Ryan Griffin.
Ryan Griffin and his trades, man.
Oh, that's a story you should tell. Should I tell him about Ryan's trades? Okay, I'm just going to start saying it about Ryan's trades, apparently. So Ryan, in Atlanta this year, managed to, within about 5 minutes of arriving at the venue, trade his G-era Aquaforce into a fully built standard deck for OTT. Then, proceeds to obtain 2 Xeroth Dragons by the end of the weekend. Trading in multiple of his premium cards for standard relevant cards. Also acquires, for our boy Matt here, an entire Aquaforce deck of just Maelstrom and Navel Gazer, so you have the choice between the two to play either one.
Yeah.
And I think, is there anything else I'm missing for what Ryan acquired? He acquired the 2 standard decks. All of that stuff. I think there might have been a couple signed.
The SVR Alfreds for regular Alfreds.
Oh, that's right. He traded all of his regular VR Alfreds for SVR Alfreds for Jose. Yeah, man just killed it. This was his magnum opus. Mm-hmm. Man has never done better, in my opinion.
Our only mistake was not handing him like a couple of scratch-off cards and winning like $50,000 as well. But we've learned for next year. So.
Mm-hmm. Hey, at least this weekend, we'll just get him to pull the Secret Rare DVD, and we'll be happy. We'll call it a day.
Didn't Keith offload his Messiahs? Did you offload your Messiahs?
Oh, that is true. That deck is gone. I've finally gotten rid of my spaghetti monsters without Stargate booster support in it. But that is, I'm so happy about that, man. You have no idea. I've had that deck for so long, and I've been trying to get rid of it. It feels so good to be gone.
Good stuff.
The amount of times I had to see bump on that post for Keith.
Yeah.
To try to sell his
Were you on like NAVG or?
On Vanguardians, yeah.
Vanguardians, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, that bump pain, I can feel you on that.
That's right. Sad reacts only.
Yeah, rev up with those fryers, Krusty Crew, because we are hungry for some Mask Absolution.
Yeah, it was some Mask Absolution. So this has been it has been a Friday night damage check.
This is a strange one.
It's true form.
Hey, I just wanted to make sure we had a damage check this week.
That's true.
So I'd rather have this mess than not.
Mm.
Jose and I'll stream some more games.
I was expecting my internet to die.
That's fair. And Jose only died once, which, that's more than I could have given him credit for.
Mm-hmm. It's better than Krillin.
Yeah, we're streaming the AL4 case opening. That'll be Friday, I think.
I guess, yeah, probably. Once everyone's off work, I'd imagine it's going to be Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, y'all will probably. I won't be there, but y'all will probably do it the same way you did. We did QR4.
Still got that good old remnant here.
Q4.
Oh, nice boxes. Please recycling. Let's see. Is Angel Gize coming back? Yeah, it's probably coming back. We'll see that deck. It was pretty good, and Metatron's kind of silly for that deck. Phantom Blaster Dragon price evaluation: $35 to $40 easily. It's already selling at 38 for my deal. So,
unless you're talking about numbered, in which case the sky's the limit. We don't quite know.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, speaking of that, there have been 2 sold so far.
Oh,
sold 100. The number 123 for $400, and then the number 88.
That's a steal.
Yeah, sold for $600.
Wow.
Yeah, so
that's actually a lot better than I thought.
Yeah.
Huh. Jose will have. Yeah, Jose has already been getting his ass beat by Mega Man 11. Please trust and believe that.
It's true.
It's hilarious.
I'm gonna beat Fuse Man tonight, though. Fuse Man gonna die.
I was honestly surprised that it. I didn't hear that it sold, but that's a lot less than I was expecting. We all saw the several $1,000 Japanese one, the 666 one, for crazy amounts of money. But yeah, I'm glad it's a sub 1,000.
Yeah, that is true. Let's see. Even though we're about 5 months into the reboot, what would be your thoughts on it now? Did it work or fail miserably, like Bushiroad's control over misprints?
What, you mean standard?
Yeah, I guess he's talking about the reboot since.
Honestly, I don't play premium. I'm a little biased. I think standard feels great. Yeah, OTT is still an absolute powerhouse. Yeah, I want to blow my brains out when I play into it. But I still think, with the exception of Nova Grapplers and Royal fucking Paladins, every single deck just feels really good. It's fun. I enjoy playing against pretty much everybody. It's just better. It feels really good. And I mean, I'm biased because I love my old Vanguard, my old Vanguard, and this feels like just old Vanguard with good skills now. So I can't complain.
Yeah, I agree with that. That it's old Vanguard done right. I think, in my opinion. And yeah, OTT is stupid and should have been nerfed about 2 months ago. I don't know why we're still dealing with OTT right now. The second, as you already said, Blue Star, that's stupid, is the amount of erratas we have right now is silly with this company.
Yeah.
I think we're up to 14 in V era. And that's just stupid. And so whoever's doing the quality control on Bushiroad cards needs, I don't know if there's just an intern that doesn't understand what he's doing and is not translating these cards correctly whatsoever, but you need to get your ass in gear, intern, because this is getting a little ridiculous.
At this point, I'm almost saying they need to just allow us to have a sheet of paper with every errata next to us.
Yeah.
Because this is getting absurd.
I mean, at first I was like, Dylander, oh, that's kind of cute. You're a little girl now instead of a robot. But then you see the king and the King of Sword, Queen of Heart, and it's you're not even a number off. You're the entire effect off. It's a little. We've talked about it before, but it is a little past unacceptable to not know what your opponent's cards do at all.
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
How does it happen so often? I mean, just negligence. Is the large of it. Are they doing it by memory? They're just winging it.
Yeah, that's right. I think this is what that card did.
What's going to be the cheapest PBD number?
57, 057, 052.
There you go.
053, 048, because
There you go.
nobody knows anything important to go with 48. It's a lot easier to pick out what's going to be the most expensive ones. That's good. Everything else is going to be the cheaper ones.
Yeah. Yeah, Queen's Power, wrong as well. So you can't even rely on a power line looking right. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
They outsource printing, I think. Well, if it is a different company from GR, that could be.
Do they outsource printing to some guy with like a printer to like do this? Or what?
It's just a guy at home with a really big, just HP like desk jet. Like, all right, let's get this thing going now.
Oh my god.
Do you think we're gonna be stuck with this awful shatter foiling for Triple R and above, or will we see something different? I hope we see something different. I mean, that was another reason that Vanguard's kind of cool. Is their foilings are always different. You I know back in like set 6, those SPs were clean. The set 1 Triple Rs, they always had that like crashy line effect. It was super cool. I really hope they change it up.
Yeah, I'm hoping we get back the stained glass shatterfoil from set 3. I want to see that shit again. Like the one that was on Tsukiyomi?
Ooh, that foiling was the cleanest.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. I want to get that stained glass shatterfoiling. That thing was amazing.
I fully agree on that. That's why they keep pushing.
That foiling made Tsukiyomi 500% cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, the fact that the grade 2 was a Triple R made it 500% cooler.
That thing was so expensive back in the day. Having double Triple Rs for that was silly.
I fully agree. That's why they keep pushing the date back. The guy's printer isn't fast enough.
I'll give it all she's got, Captain.
Oh, yeah.
So wait. So I've got a question for Keith and Matt. So if you get 4 special edition PBDs, 4 image rares, 4 ORs, and 8 signed markers, how much is that deck gonna cost? Give me a ballpark. Is it going to be more or less expensive than what the full Wedding SP was? The full Wedding SP deck was back in the day.
I'd say at least $3,000.
Yeah, it's somewhere between, like, depending on the numbers you get. Obviously, if they're just like random ass numbers, it's going to be about, I think, because the IMRs are only worth like $25, and the sign markers of Rain are 35, I think. So you can, and I mean the PBDs could be anywhere from what we've seen, 400 to 600. So you say 500 on average. So I'd say it's about $2,500.
Yeah. Unless you manage to snag some numbered ones for cheap from a really generous friend.
Yeah, that's right.
People are going to see that precedent that's been set now. Unless you start seeing a couple people that just want to hawk them up for quick, and then hopefully the standard becomes maybe 100, 200. But
Yeah.
Where would you rank standard OTT among Vanguard's most infamously powerful decks? Time Leap, Sank Guard, Descendant, etc.
In terms of power level, I don't think it's the strongest we've ever seen in a meta. I think it has the most performance we've ever seen because they've just let this go for so damn long.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think anything has performed to the level that OTT has in Vanguard because it has a ridiculous number of tops right now. I think I did some stats on it, and what was it? From August to now, in teams in Japan, it's almost on 90% of team tops, and in standard, it is in over 60% of top 4s.
Yeah, like strong as it may be, and it might not be the strongest, but you're right. Like, there's never been a deck with this kind of like longevity. Honestly. Yeah. Even back in old Vanguard, like you think like, oh, CBD comes out and just puts it in everybody. It still only lasted for a little while. I feel like OTT is not gonna be stopped until I don't know, every single clan gets like a second new wave of support.
Yeah, I'm expecting it to be Worlds, which is like January is when we're going to get it.
Yeah.
But until then, we're just going to be stuck with this thing, just like running house on tournaments, because it has just been running house on everything.
Yeah.
Really quick, I do want to say something to that. But I was waiting until my internet gave me a free second to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I already said it because it's been jumping in and out, but definitely, I think Keith said that in terms of power, it's not as powerful as any of the other decks that have probably ever been topped. I mean, CBD would crush this deck in a millisecond. But in terms of Infamous, it is probably, I think, at the top of the list, if not close, because all of these decks required updates for them to maintain their level of just superiority in the meta. Saint Guard required, a blaster engine, a replacement for Sword Me, all that kind of stuff. Descendant was just bonkers good. Okay, Descendant's probably actually another one that could probably compete with that level of infamy.
Mm-hmm.
Time Leap also needed some updates. But OTT from set 1 to it was in 5 broken.
Well, we got most of it. OTT from set 1 to here, yeah, no. It's I completely agree with that.
I mean, since you call it in Japan since May, this deck has been the undisputed best deck now for almost half a year. I think, the only one that had a longer reign, but it wasn't as ubiquitous, was Dote. Because Dote at least had MLB and Tsukiyomi to compete with it. So, yeah.
I mean, was it like Dote himself, or just the different iterations of the end?
No, I mean Dote himself. When we got set 5, set 5 to set 9 in Japan, was I think the longest running top deck, but that at least had other things relatively close. OTT just blows the rest of the decks out of the water in terms of stuff. There's not even a close second in this meta, I think, in my opinion. Kagero is kind of there, but Kagero is not what MLB was to Dote in any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, if you want to say OTT has any kind of hard counter these days, I don't know, Fast Excel maybe, and even then, it's all standard. As much as I like it, it's still all about the die roll, and in a best of 1 format, that's really, really crippling. And you can't expect to go to a tournament with Novas, with Aquas, and not get your ass smoked by Kagero, because that deck is still way too prevalent to be slept on at all. So, I don't know.
I would not want to bring Excel into Shadows.
I'm afraid to put anything into Shadows. That 2 trial decks alone is already a little bit worrying.
Yeah, that's right. It's better than it should be with just 2 trial decks alone.
Yeah.
Dark Dictator is better than Alfred, man.
Oh my god,
it is a trial deck.
Yeah.
Dark Dictator's amazing.
I remember when we thought he called from deck, and I was like, this card is disgusting.
All right, and that being said, I think it's time to wrap up Damage Check. So lead us off, Matt.
I've never done this before. Anyway, thanks for watching. We apologize for the Android 16, Jose, but hopefully we will return to form next week. At the very least, we'll be able to give you guys some live streams, some practice games, as well as the AL4 case opening later next week. But anyway, I'm the Immortal.
Yeah, Irish Gods.
And Android 16 Jose.
Yeah.
And we're signing off. Thanks for watching.